Hi everyone, Tammy here at the Login Lounge in Camberley. I have two very lovely guests with me today. Hello.
Hello.
But do you know what? I always introduce everyone. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. So I'm Alicia. I'm 28 years old and I took part in Miss Surrey last year and I'm back again this year.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Keira. I'm 18 years old and this is my first time doing Miss Surrey.
Exciting. So, obviously, you've got a bit of experience knowing what's in detail. And the next one, you're both competing, is June, isn't it?
June, yes.
I say competing, but you're all like a sisterhood. It's not like everyone's going, oh, she won. No, you really actually support each other massively on all of these, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's definitely why I'm back, because that's a huge part of it, getting to meet all the girls, becoming like a sisterhood. And that's the fun part, just having some sisters around you, taking part. When it gets to the day, it becomes a little bit more of a competition feel, but the build up, we get to do so many fun things together.
But even on the day, I've heard some of them say that if the nerves, you all still kind of help each other to get over those nerves, and like it's a lovely feeling, very good for the confidence boost and everything.
For sure,
they've been trying to rope me into it.
Oh yeah, the more the merrier.
What inspired you to go for this?
Our wonderful regional director Kirsty, I know her daughter, so she got in contact with me, and I just thought, what a great opportunity to raise awareness on so many important issues. And actually, like everyone says, pageantry is so much more than walking down looking pretty.
Yeah.
So the charity work that we do for Cancer Research UK.
Is that the one that you're particularly supporting? Because I know each of you have your own, and a lot of them is something that's actually a touch close to home for them.
Yes.
Was this one for you?
Yeah. So my mum has lost two sisters and a brother to cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Earlier this year I've taken part in the Farnborough Half Marathon and the Wokingham Half Marathon for Cancer Research UK.
Wow, well done.
So running is kind of my thing. I really enjoy, to promote that. I think getting outside helps with your mental health.
Massively, yeah.
So
I like
exercise
hiking.
is a big thing. Oh, amazing.
I struggle with running, but I do hikes.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I normally die for about 4 days afterwards, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the feeling afterwards, isn't it? But yeah, Cancer Research UK, it's amazing to raise funds for them and raise awareness.
Oh, wonderful. And that's what you're doing is that the one you did last year and you're also supporting again this year?
Yes, so Miss Great Britain as an organisation, they support Cancer Research UK. They're linked with them. We all the finalists raise money for cancer research. So
wonderful. Yeah. And what about you?
So I panicked then. Sorry.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Honestly, you should see me. I completely messed up. Rosie, when she was in here last time, I called her by a completely different name, but we carried on.
So I found out when I was 16, so about 3 years ago now, that I am a high-functioning autistic. And this was really weird to me to find out so late in life, because I'd already finished like school, I'd just started college, and I was like, it's so frustrating, I didn't know before.
Girls tend to mask it. I've experienced that myself. Girls more so than boys can have there's a masking, isn't it? My husband was diagnosed at 40.
Yeah.
Because he hit that generation that just completely missed it, and high functioning autism and ADHD was his diagnosis at 40, so I can completely understand where you're coming from.
Mine was ADHD as well. And I've just, this week actually, on Wednesday, I got my official diagnosis. So it's actually taken me about 3 years to get an official diagnosis.
Yeah.
And I want to try and build a platform for girls and boys who are like a bit older in life, maybe like, I don't know, like 16, 17 and above, who are getting this diagnosis, and, you know, how it can be challenging looking back on your life and thinking about, oh, this could have been different, that could have been different.
If someone had understood.
If someone understood. And having even people who are waiting for the diagnosis, know they've got it and haven't got that diagnosis yet.
Yeah.
Just to be a little bit, like to have a bit of a platform to raise awareness and be like a support for people, like someone that people can like contact, maybe make support groups and things. So I'm really passionate about starting something up.
Fantastic, because there's a lot of I think one of the things that, if you're part of that, is helping with, sometimes there's certain things that someone like myself, the way I cope with it is slightly different to how my husband copes with it. My husband is amazing in a crisis, but the most trivial things, complete and utter opposite. Whereas I'm like, why are you getting all worked up about this? It's nothing.
Yeah.
But just completely gone. And there's so many other things in how he can see things and perceive things differently to me. And there'll be certain moments where I'm like, okay, this is one of those moments where I need to give him he needs a moment. I'm a fixer. And so is he quite often. He struggles taking his own advice. But do you sometimes find that some people just didn't quite understand, and you could have done with that support of knowing how to cope in certain situations, or just have people understand where you are in that situation and how you need to be left?
I think as well, I think there needs to be more awareness raised about girls with autism and how they differ so much from boys with autism, because it is a big difference.
Yeah.
And the masking and how you can see what masking is and see through the masking as well, because it is massively different between boys and girls.
Yeah.
And I think my brother's ADHD, and my mum was always like, oh yeah, makes sense, And then when I got it, she was like, but you're nothing like him. And I was like, yeah, because it's completely different. And then the more research you do, you realise it is completely different actually.
Yeah.
So I think a lot more I think especially teachers, tutors, guardians need to be educated on how autism in girls translates.
Schools have very minimal knowledge, really,
100%.
because it's not their number one training on it. And unless, I've had friends in school who have, fortunately, they had a teacher come in who had a background in that. So they were able to help with certain kids. They saw these certain traits and they were instantly on it. And the parents of those children have been so grateful that they had that teacher there who understood. But most schools don't have that.
100%. I'd love to be able to set something up to get something in place that teachers have to be even slightly educated on autism and how to spot it as well, because if I know that if I was going through school and I had my diagnosis, it would have been a very different experience to what I actually had, because I had a very hard time at school. But if I had that diagnosis earlier and people noticed the traits earlier, I definitely would be in a very different place to where I am.
Well, it sounds like you're doing really well and that you've been able to kind of use this and focus, and what a great platform to raise awareness for this on. So
100%, very exciting.
On behalf of lots of women out there, thank you. Because I definitely have, I know of people, and I know of young children and especially girls who are definitely masking. And could do with someone out there to just kind of help with, it's great that you're doing this. So brilliant.
Thank you so much.
So are you both looking forward to June?
Definitely. I was thinking the other day, it's going to come around so fast now.
Doesn't it?
It's sort of a countdown. So I'm really excited.
Any more marathons before then?
No marathons, no. No, I keep thinking now I've done half marathons. People will be thinking, will I do the full marathon? But you never say never.
What are the 3 categories? Are they the same across all, Miss Surrey, Ms.? Are they the same sort of categories? Is it swimsuits, dress, and
so we've got the same round. So swimsuit, little black dress round, and then the lovely evening wear gowns. Which we've got a fantastic sponsor for.
And then you have an interview to talk about your charities and things as well, don't you?
Yeah, one-to-one interview. So I've just launched my platform called YGT Girls, which stands for You've Got This Girls, which is my favourite phrase. You always hear me saying, you've got this. So I've actually got a couple of school visits coming up that I'm going to go in and talk.
Fantastic.
I was invited in to speak to a year 10 class in April. So just to sort of give them motivation. And a big part of my platform is also about social media. And, I think with girls, they're always presented with this sort of false, idea of beauty and all of that. So I want them to believe in themselves and know that they're enough. So I just think that's huge at the moment. So
massively.
That I'm trying to promote my platform. So
fantastic. And you both on social media and support and put out there about all this, and so people could check you out and follow on that. And
of course.
See how it's all going. Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, I said to the others, we'd love to get you in when you've done this in June. See how it's all gone.
The aftermath.
Yeah, exactly. I want to hear all about it, see all the pictures, hear everything. And obviously, because I imagine Kirsty has been a big support for everyone, hasn't she?
She is incredible. That's all I can say. She is such an incredible lady. When I did my interview and I had my first time speaking to her and meeting her, I literally came off of it and I was like, she is just the most wonderful person.
She's like a friend, isn't she?
She's just instantly a friend. She's just she's kind, she's supportive. I mean, last night I was messaging her, I was like, I don't know what to wear.
Aww.
And she was like, if you send me pictures I can help you out. And
she's
it was
there
just like
all the time.
I know, I'm feeling very underdressed. I mean, I'm obviously in my podcasting t-shirt, but then I've got my these need to go in the bin. My walking trainers, they hide them under the chair.
That emotional attachment to your shoes. I relate.
I've had 2 kids. I'm all for comfort these days. Well, I'll tell you what, we definitely would love to have you back in after June at some point. We'll maybe sort something out over the summer or September time. And hear all about it and also see what your plans are next. No pressure, but I would love to hear more about it. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
Hi, I'm Dee Shepherd from SMJ Media Group. If you like what we do and if you enjoyed what you heard today, then please do continue to support us. Support us in our conversations, in our events, in our communication, and how we publish and how we promote all local businesses. So, how do you do that? Well, you can buy me a coffee. Where? buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group.